Hello Kansas and Western fans, it's time for today's poll results and work plan video. We'll move over here to the poll results I have posted. As you can see, we've got a total of 26 votes and the Royal Gorge Route has won again with 14. It is starting to seem like though that people are getting close to the end. Whether they actually want me to finish that whole scene or just want me to reach a good stopping point, I'm not sure, but this might be the last time the Gorge wins. I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like I know who's going to win each weekend, and then sometimes it's totally blows me away as to what ends up winning. Anyway, what we're going to work on for these next 2 weeks is obviously finish this corner backdrop down here. Not too much to go there, just have to finish sealing all the cracks and maybe do a little more shaping and whatnot. If you didn't notice, the height of the part that I finished there, where I used the 1-inch foam, and the height where I finished here with the 2-inch foam are obviously not the same. And the pure reason is I just ran out of 2-inch foam. All the foam that I used for these backdrops was all leftover that I had from doing all the tabletop foam here. And when I got done with this last layer, when I realized I was out of 2-inch, I kind of just decided, you know what, it's not worth buying another $50 sheet of foam or whatever it would be. And they might sell smaller sections, I'm not sure, but I think what I'm going to do on the top here is either kind of fade that back with some sculpted mold or just make it tree lined on top. Either way, it's so close to the top that if you're starting to look up there, you're starting to see the lights anyway. So I'm just not that concerned about it, but if anybody noticed, that's the reason why. Anyway, like I said, finished painting this corner. I do have an eyeball on a commercial backdrop to fill this gap, so I'll probably go ahead and get that ordered. Sometimes it takes a while for those to arrive, I guess, though, so not 100% sure I'll have that up in the next 2 weeks, but I do believe I will get that ordered, so I'll fill that gap, and that'll look really nice. And then once I get that painted, which should only take a few days, I'm going to start in on getting the rest of this track weathered and ballasted. And I'll probably work on both at the same time. I'll probably weather one day, ballast the next, and so forth. And then I am going to work on some more of this rock. I know I've had discussions with several of you on the comments from last Friday about some of the color issues. I think that's going to partly be resolved by a different type of rock that I'm going to use. And the other thing we're going to do is, and I'll bring this picture back down I took away. A lot of areas along the river there have a lot of vegetation. So it's not going to be solid rock like I'm doing here. I think I'm going to use that as kind of a base and then go back over and add vegetation like you can see there. Vegetation is another thing I have zero experience with, so I'm not 100% sure how to approach that. I've got to watch a lot of videos. I don't know if you noticed, my wife pointed this out yesterday. I kind of stuck one of these little commercial trees there, which is in a stupid spot. In fact, I'm going to take it around right now because it's planted in solid rock and that's dumb. So I'm going to take that down, but I do want to add some vegetation like that. So I might experiment with that in these next 2 weeks. I'm not sure. But the main thing is to get this backdrop done, at least get the commercial part ordered for that area there and get all that painted. So it will look like I've definitely reached a stopping point if that's what people are looking for. Otherwise, that's the scene I'll be working on here for the next 2 weeks. I appreciate everybody's votes and participation and comments, and a lot of them are very helpful. Don't worry about offending me. I take criticism well. Not that there's been that much, but there's been a lot of good suggestions, so I just wanted to point that out. So thanks everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you soon.